Hello and welcome to another episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason. Well, there are two classic songs that mention the town of Winslow, Arizona. Fans of country music, old country music, will remember that song, I've Been Everywhere by Hank Snow, and it was also done by Johnny Cash. But then there's also Take It Easy by the Eagles. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and tell you all about it, and it's just right here at this plaza. Here we go. So this is what is known as the Standing on the Corner Park. And it was done by the Standing on the Corner Foundation here in Winslow. The park was to create a renaissance for downtown Winslow, and it seemingly came at the right time in 1999 as resurgence in Route 66 interest was happening. Up until the 1970s, Route 66 travelers during the Mother Road's heyday would shop and eat at small businesses here in Winslow. Then Interstate 40 came along, and look at it took all the travelers with it. For over 2 decades, a lot of businesses on this main drag left. Not just because of the decline of Route 66, but because big box stores were coming to town. Here's the marker right here. Standing on the Corner Park, Winslow, Arizona. This area was dedicated on September 11th, 1999 as a tribute to the memorable song of the 1970s that made Winslow, Arizona a town to sing about on famous Route 66. Now, this is not an original Hampton Hotels marker. I mean, the original one was actually replaced, but this one got a more brownish tint. I noticed that with a lot of stops in Arizona, but hey, whatever. All right, so I am literally standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, as was Jackson Browne, as what he wrote about in that song. Now, in interviews later on, he stated that his car broke down on his way to Sedona, which is just south of Flagstaff. But the song Take It Easy was written by Jackson Browne and Eagles member Glenn Frey. Browne had written a majority of the song up until the line, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, such a fine sight to see, where he was then stalled. Frey added the next line, it's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Then Browne continued to finish the rest of the song. So was this based on an actual event that happened here? Well, maybe, but there have probably been some exaggerations or variations, but hey. And this is not to this was the original statue that went up in 1999. It was not to depict Jackson Browne, but more of your average 70s rock and roller, the way he was dressed, and he's got a guitar in his hand. Maybe he was a drifter. Very cute, very cool. And as one would expect, this is a popular selfie spot. As most of us know, Glenn Frey passed away in 2016, and this was added months later. Now, it was the Standing on the Corner Foundation, as well as radio personalities Mark Devine and Paul Marshall from Phoenix classic rock station KSLX, that helped raise funds for this statue, which is of Glenn Frey. Depicts him really well. This was added September 24th, 2016, and rightfully so. Song power. I like what it says on the shirt. And lastly, here is the flatbed Ford. No girl in there. But I see where a lot of people have decided to leave stickers, be it advertising YouTube channel. This is nothing new, obviously. If you've seen my Route 66 videos, all the way from Chicago to the Texas state line sign. But I'm not one of those people that does that, and well, whatever. And one last thing, it is worth noting that of the many Eagles songs out there, this was the first single released by them, and this was the one that helped propel them to stardom. Though it didn't hit #1 or the top 10 on the Billboard chart, this has remained one of their signature songs either way. One other thing worth noting is, in a sense of irony, this was somewhat the song that helped get them back together in the mid-90s. In 1990, Don Henley and his manager, Irving Azoff, wanted to raise money to help restore Walden Woods, which is a lake foundation that Henley was part of. So they suggested that country artists should participate in an Eagles tribute album. In 1993, Travis Tritt was set to record a cover of Take It Easy, but he had one huge request, and that was all the members of the Eagles be part of the video. Well, it seemed like a very large, impossible task, since the band had a bitter breakup some 15 years before. Well, Glenn Frey, Don Henley, Joe Walsh, Timothy B. Schmidt, and Bernie Leadon all participated. That was the beginning of the Eagles reunion that came in 1994, and it continues today. And behind those statues is this mural All right, it's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford. And she stopped to take a look at me. Oh, yeah. I know that's not how those lyrics go, but really nice job to whoever did it. Oh, John Pugh. Okay. P-U-G-H. And then the window over there, there's an eagle. Well, duh. And a couple apparently making out. Okay. And there have been many, many donations, I imagine, from all over the world, Route 66 enthusiasts. I mean, this is so endless. And if you want to make some more donations, there is a donation box here.
Yeah, this is a perfect spot.
And then right across the street is Standing on the Corner. That's a gift shop, and of course it sells a lot of Route 66 memorabilia. Over there is the Arizona 66 Trading Company. Lots of cool stuff to buy, so yes, if you got plenty of room in your bag for souvenirs, this is it. And this is a no miss because you got the large Arizona 66 shield right in the middle of the road. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason, just not too far from the Standing on the Corner Park in Winslow, Arizona. All right, Route 66 episode. All right, I'm signing off.